Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Uncommon People Podcast YouTube channel. Today I have for you a little clean with me video that's actually more like a pick up the entire house with me kind of video. I've tried really hard on Saturdays recently to do as little work as possible from Friday evening to Saturday evening. So when Saturday evening rolls around and it's time for us to get ready for church, be prepped for church the next day, our house is pretty much a disaster zone after we've lived and played and worked. Well, not really worked, just kind of hung out in the house all day long. Not to say that we didn't get out and do stuff, but still in and out of the house and just messes in every corner. So that was the before shot for you. It's starting at 8:51, and I will say this took me about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes if I remember correctly. So just turning on some music, something chill, try to kind of make this cleaning time restful and relaxing. And so that was some Stephanie Gretzinger, and her albums are pretty chill. So moving some laundry, and then here I'm prepping our diaper bags and the kids' backpacks for school the next day. Not school, for church the next day. And of course, tackling the never-ending cycle of dishes out of the dishwasher and then out of the sink. So for the kids' backpacks, just going back to that, I keep, obviously the baby's diaper bag has bottles and stuff like that. Joy has a little backpack that we put, diapers and her snack in, and then Jack has a bag that he takes to church that's toys to keep him entertained, or little drawings or stuff like that to keep him entertained during the church service, because they have class for part of the time but not the entire time for his age range. So give him something to do during church. I'm just doing the regular old dishes thing here. This is a whole pile up of about at least 24 hours worth of dishes, and if it was up to me, I would go to bed every night with an empty sink, but it just doesn't always happen. There are more important ways to spend my time in the evening with my family than just doing dishes the whole time. There's always the next day. It'll eventually get done. Wiping out the sink, hoping not to have to dirty anything else for the evening. And does anyone else have to use lotion after they do tasks that involve water? My least favorite tasks in the house are the ones that involve water, because my hands get so dried out and pruny so easily. So usually I'd have my kids pick up their toys or at least help me, but I was in one of those moods where I was ready to just get this all done. I was like, let's just put the kids down. I will take care of the rest of picking up the toy situation. It's good to teach and train them, but at the same time, we all know it gets done a lot faster and probably more effectively when we parents do it ourselves on occasion. Does anyone else's kids love Duplo-size Legos? Man, especially Joy just loves those size of Legos and cheap bags to play with them almost every day. I read or listened to a podcast. I can't remember specifically which one it was, but it was about kids and reading. And they encouraged parents to leave books facing out like those were on the bookshelf. You can see behind me. And I have found it's true. My kids do actually go pick up the books and read them more when they're actually right there, visible for them to see, and they can see more than just the spine. So there's a little idea. If you have a lot of kids' books, kind of rotate those out, and gives them a chance to see more of what books there are. We kind of forget. So like I said, this is really a pickup video. We're not cleaning. I'm not really cleaning anything at all. I'm not wiping anything. I'm not using any solution anywhere. Here's some stuff that needs to head upstairs, some books, a bag full of random stuff. And then I keep this basket at the bottom of the stairs all the time, and it gets filled up. So I want to put all those things in my laundry basket, but I've got it full of sheets and towels that need to be folded. So I'm going to fold those things up. I was hot here, so I'm opening the window and I'm asking Aaron, isn't it hot in here? It's probably just because I'm running around trying to get all this done in a decent amount of time. But so putting this laundry away so that I can use that basket to carry all those miscellaneous items upstairs. This was on my to-do list anyway, so it just kind of worked out to get the basket emptied at the same time. Do y'all know how to fold fitted sheets? My very first job was working in a nursing home or a retirement center, and it involved, part of my job was washing people's sheets. And so the ladies that worked there trained me, and I think my dad had already showed me too how to fold fitted sheets. So if that's not a task you know how to do yet, hey, maybe look that up on YouTube. I know a lot of people say the best way to fold sheets is to wad them up in a ball and stick them in the place where you leave them, which, hey, at the end of, when it really comes time to put sheets on your bed, it probably doesn't really matter how they were folded. But I will admit that king size sheets can be a real bear to have to fold. So I've taken that stuff over to the linen closet. That's a disaster. Didn't even bother showing y'all that because it's a big old mess. Putting some towels away. And the basket is empty now, so I can take it back downstairs and fill it up with the stuff that needs to be put away upstairs. If you live in a 2-story house, this is definitely valuable. Spare yourself the agony of carrying things up over and over again. Here's my kids' clothes for church. I had set these out earlier in the evening before they were asleep in their rooms. And I try to go down to the accessories for, like the ties and the shoes and the socks. It saves us a lot of time the next morning. Just picking up a little bit more in the bedroom here. Making the bed. I don't know about y'all, but I really prefer to get into a made bed, even if I have to do it right before I'm actually getting into it. I've tried on Saturdays to not make the bed. As a person that really likes routine and habits, it's been kind of annoying to me, but hey, it doesn't have to be done every day. So just picking up some miscellaneous stuff out of the bathroom, deciding those cars can stay, and taking some stuff to the dirty clothes. And some clothes put away. So here I'm going to unload that basket of miscellaneous stuff from downstairs. I'm just kind of piling it by category on which person they belong to. So some of Aaron's stuff, some of the kids, just basically basing it on which room it's supposed to go to. You can tell Aaron tends to change clothes downstairs in the morning before he goes running because he'll get a pile of very randomly assorted outfits downstairs that end up in this basket. Again, he had more stuff than I really knew what to do with, so I just put it inside that bag and then set it in the closet for him to sort it all out himself. So I got all the toys, all the little miscellaneous clothes, bows, baby dolls, the things that just kind of pile up around the house, sorted back to where they go. And I can take the baskets back downstairs now that they're empty. This one stays right here at the bottom of the stairs, just lives there and gets full over and over again. This was something randomly ended up in the wrong place. It really goes outside. And I usually just leave my laundry basket on top of the washing machine. Refilling the Brita filter here so we have water for the next day for our Hydro Flasks to take with us to church. Getting the kids' cups ready for Sunday school the next day, and the baby's bottles. One con to bottle feeding is that I have to do this every day, and Max is at the stage now where he uses about 5 bottles a day, and I have 6 of them. So it's only about every 30 hours that I have to wash bottles, but thankful he has a way to eat. And also washing our coffee cups for church the next day. We usually have like an hour of a Sunday school type Bible teaching. at the beginning of the service, and then we do a worship service, and then we have preaching. So during the teaching time, most people drink coffee and stuff like that. Taking my little Ember cup over to where I usually sit in the morning so it'll be ready for me, and then jumping right into prepping the bottles here. And I didn't do this with my other kids. I'm not sure why, but it has been super helpful to go ahead and prep all of my bottles at one time instead of waiting to, pour 6 ounces and scoop 3 scoops of formula into a bottle every time I need one. It's so much more convenient to just go ahead and make it all so that no matter what comes up the next time I need to feed the baby, there's always something there. I can just throw it in the diaper bag and walk out the door. I can just grab it out of the cabinet and make a bottle right there. Also easier for other people that are helping to take care of my kids to have that already measured out and ready to go. Hopefully this was fun and helpful for you. Maybe you got some ideas out of this video for your own life, your own picking up, your own inspiration to rest on Saturdays. So we'll see you again next time. Like and comment and subscribe.